Oh my. Except the thing
I
is...
don't own Varus.
Oh, wait. Can I?
Oh, fuck, I don't own Varus. It's free to play. Smack. Stop playing fucking Varus.
No.
Alright, peace out, boys.
No. So did... Oh, it has to be for the same champion. I don't have 458.
Is that blue?
This is orange.
Just keep it. Have you got that skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just re-roll it for a fucking... Just re-roll it later for another skin. That's how I got my first assignment skin. Well, that bloodstone one from it.
Wait, I can get rid of one of my gemstones to forge it into a hex tech key and chest. Well, I don't really want the Annie skin.
Fucking, I'll smack you right now, boy.
Well, like, no, like, I want it, but I'm in no.
So you need to get a champion shard.
I need to get a Graves champion shard.
Or any shard.
Really high in that dangerous situation and did nothing to protect herself, and she accepted what happened to her. She knew other women who had been raped by these men, and yet she went to them and spent time with them, and she just kind of said, well, it was rock and roll, that's how we did it back then.
Yeah.
So for her now to sort of be coming out and talking about feminism in this way, it's sort of hypocritical, because
Lou likes
she
it.
was willing to do...
But there's a distinction here. She's taking responsibility for her actions, which I think she deserves
by
immense
blaming
credit.
other people.
Well,
by
no,
pointing
she's
the
blaming
finger.
herself. She's very specifically blaming herself, taking on immense responsibility. And I think that's refreshing. You can go to this, bring everybody together and all this other. This is an individual taking responsibility.
But I saw her calling Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj prostitutes and saying that they are responsible for...
You're right.
But wasn't Carole King a better role model than Miley Cyrus?
Janis Joplin was a heroin addict, so she wasn't a great example, by the way.
It's true.
What would you call them?
Keep talking, guys. We got to go. Coming up.
Reflecting
You
society.
need a little Andy Levy in your life? Well, who doesn't? You're in luck. Halftime is next, so stick around. Welcome back. Time to find out what we got wrong and what we missed from TV's Andy Levy over in the Red Eye News Deck. Andy.
Tom, how are you over there?
Great.
Excellent. How's the weather?
Its weather's great. How about in the news deck?
Little humid. Little humid up here. Yeah, the poet stuff. Tom, you said women authors have used pseudonyms because they've historically had a harder time getting published. You mentioned J.K. Rowling as one of those examples. I don't think that counts as a pseudonym. It's her initials.
Oh, but you don't think she was hiding the...
Oh, I think she was, but it's still not a pseudonym.
Okay.
Yeah. She does, however, publish a delightful series of detective novels under the name Robert Galbraith, so you were inadvertently correct.
Oh.
I just didn't want you to think you were advertently correct.
Yeah.
Gavin, I'm with you. I don't like poetry at all. But I checked out this anthology that's coming out. I came across a couple of good ones. Tom, if it's okay, I'd like to read one of them now.
Yeah, sure.
Hark, what pasty visage on screen appears, an ashen host as pale as ghosts of yore. An aged image vanced in the years, doth not amuse, but indeed doth bore.
That was it in the anthology, Andy?
It was. It goes. I can go on if you'd like. I don't need to.
No, I feel like I get the feeling of it.
Yeah, yeah. It's an interesting poem called Go to Hell, Tom Shalhoub.
Wow. You're right. Poetry sucks.
Yeah. That was actually written by our writer, Tim Diamond. Kudos to him for getting published, though.
Yeah.
Joe, you said you commend the dude for not using his name because you would want to use your name to get the fame.
Yes.
But notice, as soon as the poem was accepted, he revealed his real name.
Yes.
Did anyone actually read the anthology editor's blog post on this?
No.
It was amazing. He wrote, I've been drawn to the poem because of its long list title, and yes, because of the poet's Chinese name. Of course, I'm no expert in Chinese names, but I only assumed the name was Chinese. I mean, white privilege much? And then he said, of course, I was angry at the subterfuge and at myself for being fooled by this guy. I silently cursed him and wondered how I would deal with this colonial theft.
Wow.
Ew.
What a flowery
Seriously, read his whole thing. It's amazing. Jeb on Colbert. It was weird, I thought, that his first guest was the lawyer's husband. See, that was a callback to a story we did Remember the Amal Clooney tweet where they...
Yes.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have gone with that one. Lou, you said that the response to Jeb saying President Obama has good motives is that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Does that mean you agree with what Jeb said, that the president does have good intentions?
No, I'm just saying it was a serviceable metaphor that might have been.
All right, I'll put you down as agreeing.
You got it.
Gavin, a couple of things here. Jeb's wife can, in fact, speak English.
How do you know?
I've talked to her. You are correct that Jeb used the word heretic wrong. I think he should have used heretical, not heresy, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
Mexican is not a language. And you said Jeb's English has been atrophying. I think you meant atrophying.
No, I was using it in an adverbial sense. So it is progressively atrophying.
No, that's not how it's
Atrophy is a noun.
And atrophying is an adverb.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you said atrophying, I misheard you.
Yes.
You were right, I am wrong.
Okay.
It's a party.
Yeah. Muslim flight attendant.
We're nerds.
Yeah. The Muslim flight attendant. Dr. Lawrence, you said we don't want to help people we work with anymore, that it was her fellow employees who didn't want to help her out who actually led to this. Yeah, but because you mentioned like covering for people who are sick. There's a difference between covering for people who are sick and having to do that person's job every shift, isn't there?
Yep.
All right.
I wish court was more like this. You got me, Your Honor.
Lou, you said it's problematic that...
I don't want to play anymore.
No. You said it's problematic that the... You didn't say problematic, but I love that word so much. You said it's problematic that the employer at first did accommodate her.
Yes.
But not really, because what they said when they accommodated her was that as long as it's okay with your coworkers, we're okay with it. And then eventually a coworker decided it wasn't okay with her, so the airline said they weren't going to do the accommodation anymore.
I think the accommodation went to the level of actually empowerment. Apparently the employee was making the decisions about what would would transpire. It sounds like management was a little confused, and so there you are. I plead guilty on all counts.
Okay, but do you not think, because like my attitude on this is if it's okay with management and it's okay with their coworkers, then fine, do it. But if it's not, then that's fine too. They shouldn't have to bow to it.
Honestly, I think there ought to be a policy. I hate to say that and sound corporatist, but the fact of the matter is there should be a policy and a set of values that they repair to.
Okay. This is where her lawyer says, quote, what this case comes down to is no one should have to choose between their career and religion. Well, when did that start? If an Orthodox Jew wants to be a college football ref, he has to choose between working on Saturdays to do his job or not working on Saturdays as his religion says he shouldn't.
Right.
You have to make a choice.
Right, and what if your religion is stupid?
Yeah. But that goes to the issue of policy, if I may say.
Or at least has stupid rules within it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I'm with you, Andy. You got to make the choice.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that. This is not what we do with these.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree
So
with
many
you, Tom.
religions pick and choose. Why didn't she pick some of it and not all of it? Like,
Because she wants to be annoying.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
that's
Gavin,
really what the problem is.
I will defend her, not defend her, but I will say one thing. You pointed out that she had recently just converted to Islam. Why is she doing this? Aren't people who recent converts usually pretty devout?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to be annoying. If you live in the Western world, you've experienced freedom, and to go backwards to an archaic religion is clearly to annoy people, to bother us, to just do it for the sake of doing it. It's like when we're teenagers and we become punk rockers or skinheads. We're just trying to freak people out. She's a spoiled brat.
Okay. Also, Gavin, you said if flight attendants don't want to serve us booze, they need to leave the country. I would say they have to leave the plane, like in flight.
Just to be clear here, for a flight attendant to leave the country, I believe cost them about $9.
Yeah, that's true.
So go.
Yeah.
Live in St. Martin.
Yep. I don't really have time to get into the Chrissy Hine thing, but champing at the bit was correct, Tom.
It is?
Yes. Grammarians also allow chomping at the bit now, but champing is really correct.
Nice.
Tom, I apologize.
Nice.
I thought it was from a horse chomping on the thing.
Grammarian sounds awful.
I am very sorry, Tom.
I'm
Sorry? You're done? Thank you, Andy. Time to take a break. Eye of the Tiger when we return. Now, take it away, Kennedy. We thought the Kim Davis controversy had finally died down, but now she's pissed off the wrong band, Survivor. Yes, it was their song that played when Mike Huckabee introduced the freshly released inmate on Tuesday.
Please help me welcome to the stage, Kim Davis.
The band's frontman posted on Facebook, quote, "No, we did not grant Kim Davis any rights to use my tune, The Eye of the Tiger. I would not grant her the rights to use Charmin." Come on, Mike. Yeah, come on, Mike. I agree that this use of the song was highly inappropriate. Eye of the Tiger should only ever be used for its original purpose, to pump up the confidence of white guys who are about to fight black guys.
Boom.
Lou, I almost want to fight right now.
Well, go at it. I have to tell you, you know, I can't believe that the band was that upset about it. They should have been upset, I think. I mean, we all should be a little upset about waving crosses and Eye of the Tiger being played as people are talking about welcome to the stage. This is supposed to be a sincere expression of religious conviction and belief, and it looks like, for all the world, to me, like a circus. I mean, that was, to me, a bizarre moment.
And she came running out like this. I expected The Rock to, like, tackle her or something. It looked like a
Why
wrestling
can't
match.
Christians be badass? Why can't Christians have an anthem like that?
You think that was badass?
Well, it's an allusion to badassery.
Well, I think I don't know what it's allusion to.